We have an appointment to look at a boat in 2.5 hours. What?
Maybe we should stay in bed, pretend that everything's the same, just a little play pretend, right? We can cry when it's over. We can cry when it's over.
Okay, last one. Dry bilge. Alright guys, so we just got back. I was in New York for 2 weeks and then Seth and I met up in Denver. It was supposed to be a week, a little over a week. Ended up being 2 weeks because our flights got delayed and everything kind of got messed up. So we had extra time in Denver, but we just got back. We're opening up the boat because it sat in the Hawaii sun for 2 weeks, so it's so hot. And we're just kind of checking on everything and how it's going. But we're gonna run to the grocery store as like everything is opened up just so we can kind of cool the boat down, because if you can see, I'm sweating already. This is torture. It's very, very hot. Oh, really? All right, do you know where it is? All right, yeah, we're gonna have to leave early because of traffic. All right, yep, see you in a few, bye. Whoa. We have an appointment to look at a boat in 2.5 hours. What? All right, where are we going?
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Where are we going?
We'll look at a boat.
Sure are. This is our Insta 360, but it looks like he's got a tail. Quick stop to get the mail. No mail. Filming a video so we can have content for the folks. All right, folks, where are we going? We are going to check out a dinghy. A guy is leaving the island and he's selling everything for pretty cheap. So we're gonna check out a dinghy. It's a 15 horsepower. Would you call it an engine or a motor? An engine, because it's gas. A gas
No,
15,
an outboard motor.
Good night. So we're gonna take a peek, but we need to, yeah, we gotta go get a, what is it called?
The hitch, the ball hitch.
Yeah, we need a ball hitch. We need a ball hitch because
You need a hitch, and on that hitch we need a 2-inch ball. Ball hitch.
a ball hitch.
Dad, we can't film. The battery's dead. And it's your fault.
He's dead, Peter.
It's because he's dead, Peter.
That is
This
huge.
the big boy.
That is huge.
I don't know what type of hole we have.
Stuck on the paper. Oh, it's raining and we left the hatch to the boat open. It's gonna be a little wet when we get home, just a little wet.
What's gonna be wet?
The boat. We left the hatch open. Alright, ooh, it smells horrible. It looks like a boat. Sure smells bad. We should really. I just don't want to smell this for the next 30 hours in the truck. Wow. That's what I'm saying, it's a boat.
But that's, I don't know, it's got smoke. Is the car smoking?
Oh, what is smoking? Maybe he turned his engine on by accident. Well, hopefully that isn't foreshadowing. Because we're going to have a dinghy, hope maybe.
Turned on the camera for that.
It did, it was a good joke. It's a good joke because we don't want that to be foreshadowing. The guy didn't have a big enough ball hitch.
That's not the problem.
I know, I'm kidding. Take a joke when you see a joke.
Don't let him get your toe.
Yeah, I don't know. Get my toe. We walked in to meet the guy who had the dinghy for sale, and they had a bunch of pet turtles running around their backyard, which I have never seen, but it does seem like a Hawaii thing to do. So when Seth talked motors with the guys, I visited with the turtles and kept them from running out of the gate. But we originally asked the seller about the ball hitch, and unfortunately we were told the wrong one. So we did have to go back to the store to get a smaller ball. But I did want to ask you a question. How many grown men does it take to switch a ball hitch? The answer is 3. Oh boy, so we got the dinghy on and we have a little speed hump. Oh, it's small. Let's see how she does. Beautiful. Alright, the transaction is complete. We have a dinghy and we actually need to name it, so we gotta think of some names. So if you have name ideas for our boat, based on what you know of us, leave it down in the comments below, because I think it would be really interesting to think of some names like together and brainstorm. But it's kind of late. By the time we get back, it's going to be 7 o'clock and the sun sets here at 7:15. So we're going to just put it in the marina area where it's like locked and covered, and then we'll put it in the water and splash it tomorrow. That was an official word, because they say splash.
We're getting past left and right.
We sure are. We're going slow. Slow and steady wins the race like the turtles.
Hilarious.
Keep your eye on the road and don't worry about anybody else.
Why would I be worried about anybody else?
Just go slow and let these nincompoops just pass us. She's hanging in there. We're getting past left and right though, because we're going pretty slow, but the trailer's not really set up for the highway, I feel like. But what?
It's just a little fella.
It's just a little fella, so we're taking it easy. But man, I can't watch it back there. Oh, also just all of our junk is here. But
I was in the dinghy.
yeah, and he gave us a ton of extra thing. We have like a pump, a nice cover. I don't even know what some of these things are. An anchor with a ton of line, 2 life jackets. Did I miss anything? These had the oars on there, the gas tank, a 15 horsepower motor outboard from Yamaha. Alright, we want to put it out here out of the way, so I gotta move all these sticks.
Oh yeah, we're in a little hole right here. That's good.
Oh, good. Nice. Yeah, these are the 2 panels. Oh, easy day. That's so easy.
How does it flip?
Seth wanted to put something on the top of the dinghy cover just to hold it down. And I said a coconut. They're pretty heavy. And he laughed at me. I won't let you down. Here we go. Yeah. the water. We told ourselves yesterday, let's not forget gas, and we just put it in the water. We forgot to get gas. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna try to make it to the boat? I feel like there should be gas in there.
Yeah.
It sure is big though. We have to try to fit this underneath our main boom. Lengthwise might be hard, but also like the height wise might be kind of tough, but we'll see. Oh, there she is. Oh, she died. Whoa. Now we're cooking with gas. Do you want me to hop in?
We do have them, and they're $16.99. They're on sale.
Okay, and they're the 5 gallons, like the big ones?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much.
What a deal.
What a deal. All right. So you can go there and then I would just get gas. So we forgot to get gas, which is pretty typical. We didn't write it down, so we didn't stick to it. So he's going now. We're tied off, but I'm just keeping us so that we don't bump into this rusty old, oops, this rusty old like side thing that we're tying it up to. Still amazes me how salt water is so corrosive. Like, look at this. Isn't this crazy? And then even this chain is just like, I probably shouldn't start touching all this, but it's just crazy to me that just salt that you put on your food does this. It's like such a corrosive substance. So since we probably have like 30 minutes to kill until Seth gets back, I thought I would share with you a fun fact with saltwater that I learned that I thought was super interesting. And it's salt is 5 times more corrosive than just fresh water, which I feel like makes sense. But if you live where it's humid, it's actually 10 times more corrosive than if you live near saltwater and it's not humid. So the salt is obviously in the air, which makes it more corrosive. So I just thought that was so crazy. It's like here it's obviously super humid and warm and saltwater everywhere, so, and you're surrounded by it in the tropics. So it's just crazy and that it can do this, but yet you can also put it on your food and your salads. I don't know, corrosive, but I also love saltwater and the wildlife and the turtles and the whales and everything that lives in saltwater compared to freshwater. So all right, time to kill. 30 more minutes. Thanks so much for watching. As I wait here, make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video, and don't forget to comment with what we should name our new dinghy. We'll see you here next week when Seth gets back with the gas and we try to get this bad boy up and running. See ya.